Welcome to Ami's Punjabi Cooking USA. Today we're going to make Baingan Bhartha, eggplant as it is called. I'm just going to make one. I have washed it thoroughly and wiped it dry. I'm going to poke it a little bit so it doesn't splatter when I put it in the oven. I'm going to put it in the oven for approximately 20 to 25 minutes and I will show you when it's done. Here are the ingredients. Tomato, fresh tomato, small one because it's only one eggplant. 1 onion, use white onion and not red onion because the color comes a little dark. And crushed tomato, canned, but mine are fresh from the garden. These are cherry tomatoes which I crushed myself. These are from the freezer. And the onion I already cut. Salt to taste. Jeera 1 teaspoon, small teaspoon. Couple of cloves. Salt, oil. I always use olive oil. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons from here. And you get a lot of ready-made masalas which are very good, but I use them very little. This is MDH. It says Bhartha masala. It's optional. I will use maybe half a teaspoon, but no more. Now I'm going to put my eggplant in the oven. If you like, you can put it in the microwave, for this size, it'll take just 10 minutes. And if you have gas cooking, do it on the gas and it gives very nice, that smoky flavor. So I'm going to put it in the oven and it'll be about 20 to 25 minutes. I'll tell you exactly how many minutes it took. Okay, the eggplant was in the oven for 20 minutes at 325 degrees. As I said earlier, you can do it in the microwave for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on your microwave. Now, while I'm going to peel this and take the pulp out of the eggplant, I put 2 tablespoons of oil, put the heat up, and I'm going to put onion in here. Now, these onions, you don't really need to brown. They can be just a little bit pink. Now, while these are cooking, we're going to cut it. It's hot, be careful. As you can see, the flesh is really nice and white. And it's really hot. Take a fork. Or you can wait a little to cool it. Now sometimes these seeds are a lot and you can scoop them out, but this is not too much. This is okay, pretty tender. This eggplant was really tender. What I will do, I'm going to cut it a little bit like this. It comes off, the skin is at the bottom. Chop it a little. And don't forget to stir your onions while I'm doing that. We're just going to stir the onions a little to make them a little translucent and a little bit pinkish. Sometimes people like to eat when the baingan is cooked. Masala gets in here and people like to suck it out. It tastes really good. Hot because I just took it out of the oven. Okay, As you can see, I took all the skin off the baingan, of the eggplant. Skin is out and it's mashed. I cut it a little bit, smash it up a little. And meanwhile, the onions are done. As I said, you don't need to really brown them. These are nice and succulent. Separate them, put them on the side so the oil is in the center, because I'm going to put cumin in here. So the cumin gets roasted just for a few seconds. Put the heat up. You can see the cumin seeds are sizzling now. Now you add your salt to taste. Now, as I said earlier, you can put MDH or any other masala which says Bhartha masala. I'm going to use not very much, half a teaspoon for flavor, which is optional. Now when this is done for a few seconds again, put the fresh tomato and let it cook a little. I'm also going to add 3 tablespoons of crushed tomato, which is from my freezer, because Bhartha takes a lot of tomato, and a couple of cloves, as I said, 2-3 cloves. And as you can see, there's very little condiments in here, but you have to cook on high heat so the tomato is cooked and gives it a nice color. Now, you can also use canned tomatoes if you like, but if you do use canned tomato, they have to be crushed because it gives nice little gravy in it, not diced or paste. Now, because these were from the freezer and the fresh, so it takes a little time to dry it up a little bit. Have to control the heat. I've put it up a little bit more so it dries quickly. In Indian Punjabi cooking, Baingan Bhartha is the only one that doesn't take haldi. You never put haldi in Baingan Bhartha. Couple of dishes that don't take, like methi doesn't take haldi, Baingan Bhartha doesn't take haldi. So today we didn't use any haldi. Usually most of the Punjabi dishes take haldi. As you can see, I did not put haldi in today, and now as you can see the water is drying. It's nice paste. I'm going to add all the eggplant in it. Mix it thoroughly. And you have to cook this on high heat. This little bit of skin. I'm going to cook it for about 5 minutes and we'll show the end result, what it looks like. About 5 minutes and this is done, and I forgot to mention that I always use a lot of fresh ginger in my cooking, which I freeze. You can go to my video to see how I freeze fresh ginger, and I added it. You can add it at any time, but you can also add when the onions are done. When you're putting, after you put the jeera in, you can add ginger at that time or at any time. I just added it and it's really nicely done, and I'm going to put it in. I switch the heat off, and here is, you see this finished product. and it smells really good. And I'm told that whenever I make it, it tastes very good also. And as always, run to your freezer. If you have frozen your dhania, go to my video to see how I freeze it and garnish it. It looks good and it smells good and it tastes good. Now, if you like what you saw today, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button.